What it do? What it do? It's your boy, DJ Nova Fresh, Lightning Strike Podcast in the building on this Taco Tuesday, more like Trim Down Tuesday. Trim Down Tuesday. A lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of stuff going on. And I'm here with my esteemed colleague, co-host of the show.
What up, y'all? What up? Welcome.
Why are you so aggressive with it?
What
up, y'all?
Welcome to another riveting episode of Lightning Strike Podcast at its new inexplicable time slot.
Hey man, I'm just trying to make it out here, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know what time we going on today, but we sure do appreciate y'all for staying loyal. No, ma'am, it's way too early in the live to be a victim. Okay, we don't got time right now. There's so much to discuss other than you.
What happened now?
Trolling and almost getting banned, and then he come to the live talking about how he barely survived and he didn't had a long day. We don't got time. The roster's down to 53. There's a lot of startling names that are on there, that are not on there, and we got to get into all of that. It's not about you all the time, no, ma'am. Jeez, gosh.
Dang. That list was...
Jeez. But first things first, how was your day, man? How was your day? Everybody, damn.
Hey, it was... Yo, what's Skyler in the building? Tay in this joint. Not Tony, y'all. Deadpool. I know, man, they got Tony. See, Tony jinxed himself, though.
Mac 88.
Tony did that to himself. He did that to himself. Yeah.
Mac 88 say he's seen some posts, but let's hear it. How was your day, Mac? We want to know about your day first. We want to give the little slight anxiety, that shows like to do.
Man, I can tell you my day was spent sitting up here, refresh. But we said it though.
You know what? Man, bro, I love our franchise. They don't give a damn.
They don't give a damn about no timeline. They on their own time.
Our franchise don't give a damn. I wonder how that work. Like, do you get fined for not conforming to the time slot, or being where you supposed to be on time? Or they just like, we gonna pay the fine. We don't give a damn. Get your hands off me. That's basically what it seemed like. But yeah, our franchise is one of the more unbothered franchises in the entire NFL, bro. We are not on nobody's timeline. Our timeline.
They don't care about releasing anything when it's supposed to. They don't care about giving you any insight into anything.
Steve, what's good? We got some news for you. Stick around.
Like they don't tip their hand at all. They don't tip their hand on anything, bro.
Tay, you trying to know? Tay, you want the inside? You want the scoop? We just want to know how your day was, Tay. Dang, can't ask about your day. We can't ask how the homies' day went. You know what I'm saying? Taco Tuesday. We just checking in, seeing if everybody good.
It's crazy, bro.
How y'all feeling out here? Y'all alive? Y'all well?
Bro, it's like, I mean, in this day and age,
what they do tomorrow 90, what's happening?
It ain't like y'all was faxing anything over to anybody. But
boy, that was typewriter.
In typical Chargers, new fashion, they just gonna release when they want to. Well, we said it yesterday. We literally said this yesterday. I was like, man, they're gonna release it at 13:01. It was almost Wednesday. It's probably Wednesday on the East Coast.
But yeah, I had a decent day for anybody who's concerned. You know what I'm saying? My day was
nobody don't care about that. They want to
blessed, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they like, the hell with all that,
I'm
bro.
telling you, don't nobody want a small talk. Everybody just want to get everybody business today. I see how we playing it.
They rubbing their hand.
Yeah, that's fine.
Where Parnell at, man? I'll text Parnell.
Yeah,
where you
know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell nobody. Don't do it. Don't go poke the bear, because you ain't got no ground to stand on today. Don't nobody care about nothing today. Dang, I'm just trying to make sure everybody good. But all right, man. All right. Enough dilly-dallying. Enough small chatter. Amir, don't you rush me. So I'll start with Steve. Steve, guess what? QJ still on the roster. Yes, we're going to Brazil.
He got a plane ticket.
Guess who going to Brazil? Quentin Johnson.
Tay said it's feeling a lot like Halloween.
But so yeah, man, we made our roster cuts. The anxiety was killing, I'm sure everybody now more than
This was true.
me and
Vinny.
this guy refreshing, and used up all my little bandwidth. But we got the final 50. And I'm gonna open it up to the chat first before we get into it. What sticks out to y'all the most? Is it names that are on the list or names that are not on the list? What sticks out to you most? Hit the chat. Let us know how you feeling. What sticks out to you most? Is it the names that are on the list or names that are not on the list?
Geraldo going in.
Amir, what are you talking about? You see the list, Amir?
Amir didn't see the list.
Yeah, Amir didn't see the
We're
list.
going to break the list down for
Yeah,
you. What up, Brian? Brian in the
That was
building.
just what up, Brian? So yeah, just a quick question, you know what I'm saying, for the chat.
We're going to go down. I'm going to go down the list from QBs on
Let's
down.
do it. Let's do it. So we'll
Okay.
we'll start with the beginning because Ricket on TikTok has been Trey Lancing since we started the live or whatever. But
Yeah.
I mean, we've been told y'all it wasn't no QB race. So Slim 93 say not on the list. I like it. Desmond said 12 DBs is interesting. So right off the rip, you know what I'm saying, QB wise, Trey Lance is QB too. Is anybody surprised by that? Anybody?
Not surprised at
Do
all.
we need to spend more time on this than it's
Taylor's out.
Yeah, like
DJ's out. DJ's probably going to be a practice squad guy. He cleared waivers.
Do we need to dive any deeper into this? I feel like everybody knew that already. And if you didn't, Taylor Heineke gone. He out of there, y'all. He gone. And DJ Ongalalildo.
And see, it ain't me today. He's probably most likely going to make the practice squad if he clears the waivers. So how the waivers work, get that out the way. Once they cut you, have 24 hours to get claimed by any team. Any team can claim you off the waiver wire, and it goes by a set of orders they have. Like it's a rolling order for each team, right? Based on like draft and priority order.
Like precedent.
Yeah. And so if no team claims you in 24 hours, then your team can sign you to the practice squad. Here's a catch. If a player is stashed on the practice squad, a team can sign you from the practice squad, but they have to sign you to the active roster. They can't just sign you to their practice squad. They have to sign you to the active roster. So they have to, like, if I go, I say, oh, I like DJU, I got to sign him to my active roster to get him.
Mm-hmm.
And so, all right, we start with the quarterbacks. We got Justin, Trey.
Yeah. No,
that's kind of given.
Yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory. I don't think we got to go any farther to that. Next,
the first shocker.
I
didn't see this coming.
Skills position is the running backs, and
I'll be honest.
Obviously, we knew about Amarian Hampton. He was there to stay. Najee, sidebar about Najee, he's been upgraded to the active list. So
they had to. They had
all of
to.
Those wondering if he's gonna play, it's looking closer and closer. Like he's take a snap at least out there in Brazil. But moving right along, Hassan Haskins is RB3. And that's where the list stops at because we got rid of every other running back that was on that field.
Hines, and the shocker was Vidal, and they put him on injury reserve, but they got rid of him.
Everybody.
They cut him with an injury reserve designation.
Everybody gone.
That was a complete and utter shock to me. That I wasn't shocked that they activated Najee, right? Because he said it in the conference. And Joe has been pretty straightforward. Like he's been pretty straight up. Like if he says something, that's what he kind of stands on. So he said that Najee was going to play, be ready for week 1. And this is your test because they had two choices. They had to either put him on injury, they had to sign him to the roster, put him in injury reserve, and he's out for 4 weeks, or put him on the injury reserve and he's out for the season. And he can't come back until the playoffs.
We got a couple of those too.
Yeah.
But let's say while we're here, you know what I'm saying? Because I see a lot of people hitting the chat, they blowing it up. They like Rocket, can't believe it, blah 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 blah, this and the other. Rocket for what he has done for you lately, meaning last couple of preseason games and what we were able to see with our own eyes during training camp. Follow the show. For a lot of you, we brought you Rocket Sanders. Not saying that a lot of you didn't know about that, but for a lot of people, even before that preseason game where he got his first touchdown, we were already talking about him. What most people don't know, because they were just meeting him in preseason, is Rocket Sanders' history. And there's a reason as to why he was an undrafted free agent. You know what I'm saying? Rocket Sanders was a dog in the SEC, University of Arkansas and South Carolina, but he was hurt quite often, which hurt his draft stock. Got it. You nailed it. Right on the head, bro. Rocket injury prone. So in my best guesstimation, it appeared like another possible J.K. Dobbins type situation, right? Where you got known healthy backs who can make it through an entire season, or you taking a gamble on a skills position that the individual has been proven to be hurt and was even hurt during training camp, was hurt during OTAs, which is why we didn't see him till so late. He was hurt early on. And don't get me wrong, like I like probably most of all of you would have liked for him to been on the roster. But understand the business move that is we not trying to repeat another JK situation. So if I just had to say, and it's still an opportunity that he might make the practice squad, but while he didn't make the initial 53, given that with the ramp up of Najee, with Amari and Hampton back there, and then a tertiary back, triple letter word score, and Haskins, this is what it is. So hoping that Rocket is with us for the long haul, but I totally understand if after the body of work that he showed in the preseason that
Somebody
he's
take
not
a
there
chance
on
on him.
Thursday. So yeah, 3 running backs right now, and Scott Matlock at fullback / defensive line. So that rounds out the running back. Got it. I agree. Rocket was better than Vidal, but people sleeping on Haskins, and he runs hard and can pass block. I think the thing with Kamani had the most of all the carries this preseason, but probably the least amount of productivity with that. I'm not like a super analytical guy like that because I just like to look at the eye test. But on Saturday, they did post a graphic that had all the running backs that had played during preseason. And I think Kamani had like sub 70 carries and was averaging like 2 yards a carry or something like that, 2-3 yards.
Not good when you're trying to make the team.
That's not going to quite get it done. And here we are. So we got 3, you know what I'm saying, running backs and gotta let Joe and Jim cook. They might got something in the works for an additional spot at that position. So remains to be seen. Tight end.
Yeah.
No
fullback.
real surprise
We got
there.
fullback.
I said fullback already. Scott Matlock.
No surprise there.
Yeah. I don't think there's a surprise at that
for
position.
the tight end. No surprise. They wasn't gonna carry 5 tight ends.
Yeah.
I was surprised they carried 4. It was questionable, but I think with that alley-oop that Harris threw to Fisk, I think they had no option but to keep him because again, he could play fullback if Matlock can't go, and he can be a long snapper as well.
A little 2 for 1.
Yeah, 3 for 1.
Yeah.
And a tight end. And he's a serviceable tight end. He's not like a superstar. He can block, he can catch, he's productive.
He's just enough to get it done. But Conklin, Tyler Conklin, Will Dissly, Tucker Fisk, and OG Rondé Gatson rounds out our tight ends. Then want to do offensive line?
Bruh. They listened. They listened to you, boy. They listened to you, boy. They went with an axe and cut through the whole O-line.
That a guillotine?
They guillotined a lot of people. So basically, they got rid of David Sharp, which I'm happy about. I'm good with that. Barnhart, I'm super happy about. Corey Stewart, happy about. Not happy about Ryan Nelson. I see a lot of upside with Ryan Nelson, and I think he would have been productive. Or maybe if they put him on the practice squad, develop him, because he has starter-like qualities in him. So they just got to find that position for him at this level. That's all it is. They moved him around the line a lot, which kind of is unfair to some people, you know?
Yeah.
He's a left tackle, and they had him playing right tackle. They had him playing left guard. It's kind of unfair to evaluate him. So I didn't like that. Nash Jones, I was happy with. Another one was Josh Kettenberger. I was shocked with that. He had some good film. He had some bad film. He had some good film, but he's a rookie, right? He's a rookie center. I've seen a lot of upside in the film, but I understand not carrying him on the active roster, possibly him being on the practice squad, another guy. They got 17 positions for the practice squad. I'm pretty sure they're going to put some of these players off the offensive line. Didn't see the Branson Taylor cut. I thought they probably would have went with him, but if you watch the film, you understand completely why they did. He's very young. I think several things just quick and dirty on him. He needs to hit the weight room. He needs to hit the weight room, and he needs to hit the film room. Sure. He was lost you see him out there, he was lost on plays. Like they had him pulling. He was just running, dude running by him. He running the other way, and then he turns around, and I'm like, bro, you got to know your assignment, bro. And then it's just when he was at the point of impact, when he was punching, he just didn't have that strength that you look for in the offensive lineman. So he definitely needs to hit the weight room, turn some of that fat into muscle, and he could turn it around.
We shall see. Go up. We talking about it right now, man. Stay tapped in with us. We breaking it down by position groups. Desmond, it's 17, bro, for the practice squad. Any more thoughts on offensive line?
Yeah, it's 17 if they got a pathway player. 16 is the standards. I think they got a path. They had 2 pathway players. I don't know if they're going to bring.
I think they waived the one, the tight end.
They waived both of them.
Yeah,
because Yasmin was one, and then the dude. So they probably bring them back. So it'll probably get 17. Now we move to the D line. I mean, there's no shock here really. Very competitive group. Very competitive. T.R. Tart. Well, Naquan Jones is gone. Charai Edwards, Christopher Hinton, Vera. They're all gone. We're left with T.R. Tart. We're left with 5. T.R. Tart, Hato, Otwell, and Aboye. So I think that's a good, solid group. You probably see like a trade in that group. If it's not panning out, right, you'll probably see one of the trades come from that group in the middle of the season. Depends on how it goes. But
they kept Jones.
They put him out. They kept him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's good, then.
Yeah, we kept him. I got T.R. Tart, Jamari Caldwell, Justin Aboye, Deshaun Hand, Naquan Jones, and Tito Agbanya. Those 6.
That's good. That's a good squad. Jones had a good preseason. Go to the edge rushers, bro.
Then we get to outside linebacker. Khalil Mack, Bud Dupree, Tui. And then Kyle Kennard and Caleb Murphy. So we know what obviously Mack, Bud Dupree, and Thule doing. Thule looking to step into a starting role this year. It's going to be interesting, the growth and development of Kyle Kennard. I have high hopes for him. I think everybody has high hopes for him. He's just going to have to step into their role. Because do you think he could be, or I mean, not so much, but just up and coming or whatever? Like obviously, Khalil Mack might not be there next year. Do you think we have his replacement in Thule, or are we still looking to solidify that position?
I think they're still looking to certify that position.
Okay.
Like with Kyle Kennard, like I said earlier, I think he's going to be a year 2 guy. He's going to turn it on late in the season, and then going into his second year is when he's going to step out. Right now, I just think it's just a transition from him, from being a man, getting what you want, to now being in the NFL, and it's just not coming as quick as you would want it. It's a lot more to it. It isn't just lining up and just being the fastest and strongest. This is a game.
Bull rush, bull rush, bull rush, bull rush.
Yes, you got to put everything together. You got to get in the weight room. You got to get in the classroom. You got to get in techniques, all that stuff. So it's not just a wake up.
Yeah. What was I going to say?
Morris Brash did have a great, he turned it on after the first I think in the second half of the Hall of Fame game is when he came to life.
Yeah, he did have And he had a good training camp.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. He was very disruptive. That's kind of a shocker if you look at it, if you think about it. Caleb Murphy played his way. You know what? The battle ended up being Brash and Murphy and not
Probably.
Kennard, because you think about it, it's kind of hard to walk away from your 4th round draft pick.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes out of you got 2 undrafted free agents and a 4th round draft pick, you're going to kind of give more grace to the 4th round draft pick just to see.
For sure.
But that leash ain't long, though.
No, as we can see.
Because now once you get into the season,
players who on this wave list.
Yeah, once you get into the season, they gonna look like, yeah, we just gonna go on here. And he might be one of those guys. Morris Brash might be one of those guys they try to bring back on the practice squad.
Yeah.
To keep around. And like I said earlier, being signed to the practice squad isn't bad, because at some point you're gonna be elevated to the active roster. That's just the way this game is. Somebody goes down, they're usually going to look from within first, the practice squad. Do we have somebody that we can elevate that can play right now?
Mm-hmm.
Let's bring that person up. If not, then they go to free agents or they start looking for trades. So
Mick Weber on TikTok says, Murphy is going to be the Thule, what Thule was, Bosa. Great depth there.
I hope he still plays with that fire.
Amir says Brad should make the practice squad. So a lot of people who are familiar with his work.
Man, shout out Brian for the memberships, man.
Brian over there plugging people.
Man,
as always, being a GOAT.
Brian out here building the team.
Hey, he getting our 53.
Boy.
Getting our 53.
Appreciate you, Brian, man.
Yeah, always love Brian. Then we move to inside Pappy. What's going on? How you doing? Inside linebacker. Obviously, Dayon, Ranger. All-pro season loading for my boy. Clock it. Troy Dye, Denzel Perriman, and new fan favorite, Marlo Wax.
Yeah.
Inside linebacker core.
That's huge.
That's a solid group. I even like him. I just think he has such an amazing group around him to learn from, to be a mentor, you know what I'm saying? But to get mentored by, to be a protege. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, like he's got some.
Think about this, man. Again, we've been speaking about the linebacker core, and we've been speaking about the leadership.
Shout out DP.
Shout out DP being the vet in there, and Dayon being the future. And those guys have gotten that linebacker core ready. The ones that wanted to be there are there. We really had solid play out of the linebackers, and the ones that elevated their game, it's no surprise they're on the roster. No surprise that you've seen him. He had a great
season as well.
I think one of the shockers is Colson's out for the season.
Yeah, Colson. If you didn't know, Colson was placed on IR today for the season. So that's basically another season without Junior Colson. I'm interested to see how they approach next year with him, and kind of the same thing. Like while we on this point, right? You know, we always talk about get rid of this person, get rid of this person, get rid of this person, right? But it's like at the same time, Amir, you know, they never tell you exactly what it is, but yeah, done for the season. You know what I mean? Are y'all showing Colson that same grace next year, or is it time to move on? Like,
it's 2 years of injuries, bro. Last year he missed
2 consecutive years of injuries. Nick, I'm trying to tell you, boy, I stand by it. Your best ability is availability. So at what point, you know what I mean? Are we time to move on? Is year 3 gonna be okay? This gonna be his year, or are we moving on? But with all that being said, get well soon. Junior Colson, get your rest, come back, ready to do some work. And shouts out Marlo Wax again. Like I said, I know a lot of people fan favorite.
I mean, he stepped up big time, man.
Yeah, he did like things.
Some people was complaining like, "Oh, this is preseason." Hey, he took advantage of season.
Mm-hmm.
He took advantage of his evaluation period, and he made it to where you had to go and lay out everything.
The body of work.
What
so
up,
next, anything else about inside linebacker?
Yeah, Pika, we don't get that, man. We still baffled by Rocket and Vidal. Brodie spoke on it earlier as to why he feels it. Nah,
So
that's
yeah,
it on linebacker.
moving right along, man. We dive into our cornerbacks, probably one of the more deeper positions, but we had all kind of people. If you just joining the show, I started the show with what surprised you more with the 53 list? Was it the names that was on the list or the names that was off the list? And I feel like this is one of those position groups where it's names that's on the list.
Yes.
So Tarheeb Steele, we already know what that is. Cam Hart, we know what that is. Dante Jackson, you know what I'm saying?
We knew he was going to be there.
Yeah. Nico Reed. Congrats to Nico Reed.
That was a shocker. Like, it's not a shocker. It's what we seen, like, hey, you should have this guy.
Yeah. And I would say, I think for the people, if you're still with us or even if you tuned in and you listening right now, like, there's the Tony Jefferson, right? You know what I mean? We're kind of like, oh, we cut I know a lot of people are sad, this, and the other. But I think with that position, you're able to do something like this, adding Nico Reed to the team. Eric Rodgers, although hurt, had an amazing camp preseason. Not sure on today quite what his injury status is, but I hope it's not too severe and he comes back and he's able to contribute, because from the flashes of what we got to see from him, he was cooking. Benjamin St. Juicy.
That's a question mark.
How you feel? You got an asterisk question mark?
I really would prefer him to be more on tight ends than receivers. Just watching the film, he just struggles with shifty receivers, man. Like, look at that Rams game. Lined up on the goal line, big as he is, 6'3", and he's in press coverage, didn't even get a hand on the guy. The guy just scored on him easily.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like,
hit him with a
you start hitting it like, man, I just know if there's any heat from the secondary to come, it's two people that they're gonna go after. That's Taylor and that's St. Juicy.
You didn't let me get there.
Okay, go ahead, my bad.
So Benjamin St. Juicy, and lastly, Yasir Taylor. Now, I'm going to be devil's advocate for the sake of conversation and for the show, because a lot of people are like, you can't get rid of Taylor because he's on special teams and he gives you another person and this, and the other. I'm going to also be the other person who arguing with myself. I don't give a damn about none of that at all.
You giving up 6 versus special team. I don't care, bro.
I don't give a damn about none of that.
I don't care, bro. Every time I look up, you giving up 6. I don't care what you do on special teams. I can find, it's easier to find somebody to go run down on special teams to do what you do. But you giving up 6. That's way more egregious than whatever you do on special teams, bro.
Yeah. Asian, what's good? Yeah, interestingly enough, I know a lot of people started to chat with this. This is probably one of the bigger surprises for everyone's 53, how he made it. I can just tell by the comments that everybody feel away. But he is here. He is one of ours now. So I guess we embrace it as such, and we live.
We live to fight another day.
Safety group, obviously DJ, nothing there. Alohi, nothing there. RJ Mickens, love to see it. Elijah Molden, Kendall Williamson. I've been seeing some people float that name around in the chat, like they would have rather had Rocket or Tony Jefferson or somebody else over Kendall Williamson. So yeah. Considering they cut Phillips, I think Yasir is probably Bacon's
It's tough, man.
And then special teams, tried and true, Cameron Dicker and J.K. Scott.
What was that?
J.K. Scott.
Hey, Peaky, it's 24 hours after they've been waived. So I think DJ got waived yesterday. So they can claim him tomorrow. You'll start seeing people getting claimed.
He got waived yesterday.
It's 24 hours. They got to wait 24 hours. If no other team puts in a claim for them and they clear waivers, then they can be signed to the practice squad. 16 players plus one pathway player, so that gives you 17 on the practice squad.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think they're going to be strategic about who they bring in. I think DJ, we can all agree, DJ, possible Rocket, possible Morris Brash, Ryan Nelson, Branson Taylor.
I was why you in this bag of peas? Pause. How do you feel about Luke Grimm, Miller Hans?
Miller Hines, I'm cool with. I'm okay with that.
No, I mean as the possibles, like you going down a list of people who could probably come.
I like
to
Hines' work
practice.
ethic, and I like Hines' work ethic. I know he works hard. He's been out of the league for 2 years, and he's coming back and he's working hard. Great pass blocker. He has some bursts. He has some good film at running back, some not so good film. A lot of things he got to work on. Special teams he does real good at. You know I'm high on Luke. Hopefully
That's what I'm saying.
hopefully he can clear.
Question.
Yeah, hopefully Luke can clear waivers and be signed to the practice squad. Maybe when he gets elevated during the season, he makes it hard for them to put him back on practice squad.
Desmond seems to believe that both will be on the practice squad.
Yeah. For sure, Luke Grimm, for sure. If he clear waivers, he's coming back on the practice squad. He's definitely. But Jalen Riga's out.
Man,
he's going.
And so going down this line of people who was waived and didn't make it, right? Jalen Reagor, second year wide receiver, Jaquay Johnson. Again, second year running back, Kamani Vidal.
Fitzpatrick gone, Jags. Yeah.
Who else? Not that I really expected him to make it, but I'm hoping and I'm happy with, you know what I'm saying, our current wide receiver room. I think there is some promise in Delvin Campbell.
Yeah. That's another one I would like to see.
Yeah, just a rookie, but
6'4",
has a big frame and can make some catches, man. Seen it with my own eyes. But yeah, we'll.
I think he'll be a nice addition. Campbell, Luke Grimm, DJ, Rocket, Vidal.
I mean, it's a nice, you know what I'm saying, when you get to thinking about people to scrimmage against and this and the other, like that's definitely a tough group.
Definitely is.
A decent group. Talked about Morris Brash, someone who we haven't mentioned on this live today, Chat, Nova, everybody in Lightning Strike verse. How do y'all feel about Brendan Rice being cut?
Man, I'm not surprised, and it's competitive. That was a competitive receiver room, bro. And it was like, look at who they kept, right?
Tough.
And who do you argue that Brandon Rice could replace? Like, lay it out. We got 6 receivers. Being real, who is Brandon Rice outperformed? Love Brandon Rice, respect Brandon Rice. I know he works hard. There's nobody out of those 6 that he outperformed.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't outperform QJ, didn't outperform KLS, didn't outperform Trey Harris, didn't outperform Darius Davis.
Desmond says that room was too deep.
It's deep, man. It's deep and it's positive. Like this, you ain't outperformed Keenan.
I would say for the Tom, so we know he didn't get much playing time last year. Still kind of a question mark as to why. You know, we heard our rumors about understanding the playbook and stuff like that. There was also a period, I think, where he was injured, and then this year he was also injured. He missed some time in training camp.
Mm-hmm.
So then you got that working against you as well. Like you got a limited operating space to show and prove, and you go down, and now every practice KLS is making an amazing catch, and everybody's just like, you come back, you get the same type of ball thrown your way, and it's like ball hit the ground, and that could be a lot of things.
Then the speed, you see the difference in the speed. You see the difference in the speed with those guys. Like it's not like comparing himself to this room. It's hard, bro. Like when you lay it out, who does he replace?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Who does he replace? Who does Luke replace? Like, we're being real. Who does Luke replace? As much as I want Luke on the roster, who does Luke Grimm replace? As good as Luke
and
is.
replace additionally with, there's already multiple people playing that style of position. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know lad don't like to get boxed in, but for all intensive purposes, you know what I'm saying? He a slot, Keenan a slot. You ain't beating either one of them. Not beating KLS.
The only way Rice stays is if they go
What's up,
7.
Mitch Rowe?
If they go 7 receivers like they did last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only way he stays. And it's not to say he's any worse. It's just competition. Like everybody's seen it with their eyes what those receivers brought this training camp and this preseason. Even QJ, you know.
Oh, man says Campbell's better than Rice.
Man. That's a good one.
He might be on to something.
You know what? I think Rice has a more versatile route tree than Campbell. Campbell got him on speed.
Campbell got him on hands.
That too.
But yeah, let's see. Any other
that middle's gonna be Gene, that middle's gonna be stout, bro. That middle of the offensive defensive line is gonna be stout.
I know a lot of people are.
Look at what Geraldo at. Geraldo asks, are we going to any away games?
Geraldo?
We true to this. We true to this, Geraldo. We will be at the Vegas game. First of all, we'll be at all home games, all the home games.
Talk your talk.
We are season ticket holders.
Talk your talk.
We will be at all the home games. We will be in the pink lot.
Talk your talk.
Inside Electric Avenue, hosting tailgates at every home game, starting week 3.
Talk your talk.
Every home game, free food and drink while it lasts, every home game. Away games, we will be at Las Vegas Pirates. We'll be there. We'll be at New York Giants. We'll be at Nashville for the Titans game.
Nashville, Tennessee.
We'll be at Miami Dolphins. And we'll be at Dallas Cowboys.
Yo.
So if you're in those areas, let's link up. Let's do something. Let's get a little mini tailgate with us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We down to vibe with you guys. Let's get it.
A walking function.
Let's get it. So we will be at those games on the road as well as all the home games. We true to this, not new to this. Yeah, bro.
So yeah, that was
Oh, he said bring the trade in from the Texas tackle. I like it. Bringing some experience.
They heard what y'all said. Everybody was in a panic. We need to make line moves and offensive line moves, and we need depth. And
I like. It's one roster ad I would like to bring in. One guy, if he can clear waivers, I think they might sign him. Is Asa Poe from the Chiefs. He's a tackle. Played for Washington, I think it was. Washington State, whatever. Asa Poe, big
just
body.
I live in Vegas. Let's
played for Washington State, 6 undrafted. Man, let's see if
he gonna be in Vegas. We got a squad. But yeah, today we acquired tackle Austin Deculus from the Houston Texans in exchange for a 2027 conditional 7th round pick to Houston.
It's not a bad move. You get a starting tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Championship quality pedigree. Won the championship with Joe Burrow over at LSU. Was a stout lineman. He played all the positions on the line effectively. Key piece of that.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire had 1,000 yards rushing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and it's a move nonetheless. You know what I mean? We get in that depth. Building that depth that everybody want to see. Desmond says, we're good on him.
Hey, Ms. Rowe.
So, yeah, made some moves. I think there are plenty other moves to make today or still to make after today.
Nick, we got to link up, man. Hit us up. Let's get it.
But
hey, Jen, dinner on you, bet. I already got a place picked out. Got it up there on the screen. It's locked in. Dinner is, we pulling up.
He only going to ask to go to Tacos El Gordo.
Pappy, you already know we got to link up, Pappy. You already know.
He going to go all the way to Vegas to go to
I do too, man. But age is he's been the beast, bro. Collins, he's been a beast, you know, and I'm an LSU guy, man. I wouldn't mind bringing him in. You know, vet piece. Dude was dominant, had a great dominant run, but you know, as you get up there in age, issues start happening, but he's still 32. Still a nice young age for offensive linemen. I think they kind of phase out around 35. Like that's probably their shelf life is expired about 35. No.
Dollar says, where y'all seats at is Tennessee? 116 and 117. Sections 116, 117 on the visitor side. Melvin, what up? Okay, laugh it up. What to do with my Rice jersey?
Keep it, bro.
Where, bro? Bring that joint to
That's
the
Rice,
tailgate.
bro.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, that's
I ain't
Brandon
gonna say
Rice,
nothing
dog.
to your
Brandon
face.
Rice, dog.
I ain't gonna say nothing bad about it to your face.
That's Brandon Rice, man. He might be in the chat, man. Shout out Brandon, man.
You know what I'm saying?
He gonna land on his feet. He gonna land somewhere. Maybe New Orleans, maybe the 49ers. They're deep. He's not bad. Brandon Rice is not bad. I think, honestly, man, a lot of these people, bro, I think sometimes it boils down to just like give him a shot. Just give him the green light. Give him the confidence. And that's where you truly can see if this person is for it. For sure. Shout out Brian for that membership, Eugene.
Brian, bless my boy with the
Man,
membership.
Brian be out there. Bless him, my boy.
Boy. My man's
Brian.
Jimmy say Catchers is a Charger-friendly fish spot out here in Vegas.
Catchers? Who said that, man? I don't know, bro.
Catchers.
Catchers in Vegas. Think about it for a minute.
No, I don't have to think about it, you know?
God, no place named Catchers. Like I'm with no
69
man.
God.
Hey, bro, let's go to Catchers.
69 God.
Yeah, Desmond, he's for sure. Lou Grimm, DJ Campbell, maybe Branson Taylor, Morris Bash, Rocket Sanders. Think they do.
He
I
said
think
they from Dago.
Who? Morris Bash from Dago?
Nah, man, Catchers.
Oh, I ain't seen it down there. Man, I was winning, got some salt pepper wings today. I bust down. They need to sell it like in a 6-piece, bro. Like a quick grab and go, bro.
Nah, you know, you gotta get
you go in there, they hand you 40 pieces of chicken.
Gotta
You
get
like,
your 14,
I just came.
19-piece wing.
I just came. I just want a 6-piece, bro. It's me.
No, man. So they finna catch you. Scholar say, how do you join the membership?
You got to accept it, I think. Nah, no, ma'am, I'm out. That boy, Brian, I'm telling you, man, Brian, a real one, bro. Brian, we got to get a picture of you in the hoodie, bro.
For the people to see.
Tay, you're going to start hearing like signings between today and tomorrow. It's not like they have to sign them all up at once, but you'll start seeing signings happening after 1 p.m. our time. Might hear some earlier because guys got cut early and they had to wait 24 hours. Yes, sir. But on Asian, bro, Nick, tap in, Peppy. We all got to link up out there in Vegas, bro. Let's link up and do something for our like little get together, bro.
Razzle dazzle.
A little razzle.
Yeah, y'all know the Vegas game is a Monday night game.
It's a big weekend in Vegas that weekend,
a big sports weekend.
The big fight, Canola and
Canola.
And Crawford.
Yeah. I don't know if I think we either gonna be there.
Bro, we almost got football. Hold on. Man. Bro, next week, we play next Friday, bro. Like next Friday, bro. We getting into the swamp. We going into season 2 of the show. Just so y'all know, once we go into season 2 of the show, during the season, we only have 4 shows.
Talk about it.
We go 4 shows. So we do a pregame show, and that's at the tailgate or at the game. Before the game happens, we do a show. Then we have the post-game show, which is the next day after the game where we break down everything that happened. Then we have a look-ahead game like, hey, this is injuries. This is the matchup. We in that joint. So 4 shows. Dang, it's Mexican Independence Weekend. He for real or he playing? Let me see.
Talk about the format, bro.
Oh, okay. No, you talk about it.
All right, I'll talk about it.
No, that's September 16th.
I kind of like calling him Canola. So yeah, once the season start, y'all, we'll be transitioning to our season format. And so for the last 6-7 months, we've been rocking with y'all just on the off the cuff, you know what I'm saying? And we appreciated every moment of it. But when the season start, we'll get back to our structured format section, talking about 2-hour shows.
I initially wanted that. Brodie shot it down.
Nah.
But it's gonna be engaging. The shows are gonna be engaging. We're gonna have segments each show, and then we're gonna talk about it in the segment, and then we're gonna have at each segment where we engage with you guys, take y'all questions, everything. We'll lay out the format so y'all will know.
Vinny, he on TikTok, Charged Up Podcast, all one word. That's how you find Jay. Nah, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I tell you what, I'll trade you 1 2-hour episode for in-person meet and greet.
Yeah, no, ma'am.
We meet you face to face. I'll do a 2-hour show. I think that's a fair trade. But yeah, so the regular season format, segment based, we'll get to break down the games, tell you about everything, bring you different segments of the game, kind of our takes on each section. And then each segment will be opened up for comments, but it won't be as in depth, or not so much not in depth, but letting y'all just rant for 12 minutes. It's kind of
Amir.
Yeah, shout out my boy Amir. Get your take off and take off. That's a bar.
Now we still going to engage, and then at the end we're going to have an open where we just full on.
But fair warning, we'll discuss with upper management that might be coming from the YouTube venues. If y'all ain't over there yet, it's not too late. No, man, said Amir need 15 minutes every show. That sound like his show. But yeah, we keeping those. Jimmy say, give me 2 minutes
just a
to talk
sample
about
of
J.K. Scott.
So just a sample of like our pregame tailgate show. Segment 1, Bolt Up. Segment 2, Rivalry Con. Segment 3, Fantasy Heat Check. Segment 4, Boat Bets, where we talk about betting. We're going to have a bettor come on and give you the odds and bets. And he has a whole website dedicated to betting. This is what he does for a living. So he's going to give you some odds and things like that. And then you can follow him for more other betting. He bets on everything: horses, Chinese basketball. Dude bets on everything. That's how, like, that, literally, that's his job. He don't do nothing else but bet. That's how he makes a living. Then we're going to have lightning round, player spotlight, X Factor, game script, fan pulse, tailgate talk. And that's...
Did we do charged up? Did we scrap that?
It's
Did
still
we renamed it? Rebrand it?
No, it's still there. That's just the pregame. That was the pregame.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great question, Mac88. Will you guys sell merch at Thunder Alley? 2 answers. No, because I won't be at Thunder Alley. I'll be at Electric Avenue.
But nothing wrong with Thunder Alley.
No shade to Thunder Alley. We really do mess with them the long way. But yes, we will have merch. And if you're interested in something, www.lsbolts15.com, where we have all the merch that you can handle. And if you just like, yo, Brodie, it would be the good look, man, and you just get this for me and bring it. If I bring it, you better buy it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm pulling up and carving out space to bring your extra medium Lightning Strike podcast t-shirt, you better have that bread on you, because we gonna need it. But we'll absolutely have a stock of some merch out there. Got this sweet little ball cap if anybody's interested. You know what I'm saying? My little dealer put me on. No, ma'am. I know you was asking about ball caps. You wanted a ball cap and a hoodie. So you got to meet face to face to get the goods, man. Asians say no fronts. But yeah, man, we just growing this thing, man. Growing this thing for y'all, trying to give y'all the best version of Chargers content while remaining true to who we are. You feel me? And doing it our way. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully everybody vibing with that, vibing with how we deliver our content. It's not quite like anybody else that's out there floating around. And once the season started, once y'all go on this journey with us to these games and inside the tailgate, which is going to be a new experience for a lot of people that I'm excited we can deliver in person and bring to the people who are just going to be able to watch online. It's going to be fun, man. And all these away games that we anticipate going to, and going live as much as we can.
Bro, Cold man. Show up and pull up, baby.
Boy, I say it's my first home opener. I can't wait to be there.
Listen,
you already know. He said the tailgate gonna be turned up. I don't know if they've ever really seen it done like how we do it, Jimmy. That's the exciting part. That's the
Hey, did you see that video I sent you?
Yeah.
That is a perfect that describes the tailgate.
That's the exciting part. You know what I'm saying?
And we love this, man. We love this. We love breaking bread with everybody. So if y'all see us on the road game, sleeping in our car, bro, just don't take no pictures of it, bro. we saving the money so we can have food at the tailgates, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta save money somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta cut them costs somewhere.
Gotta cut them costs.
But yeah, everything is all about Chargers, all about y'all. Even if you can't make it week 3, make it to one of the home games. One for yourself, 2 to come kick it with us and just get the entire experience. It's gonna be a great season. We dropped our 53 player roster today, so hopefully you're excited about that. Continue to engage with us. Hit the comments. Let us know. SD Chargers Moose 70 says, "Are you guys coming to Las Vegas?"
Of course.
Asian say, "Yeah," because he got dinner and a whole bunch of other stuff for us. So yeah, man, we gonna be there. Hit the DM. Let's link. Tailgate, whatever you're trying to do. A little pregame function at the crib. Whatever you're trying to do, let us know. We willing to chip in, help make what it is what it is. Good luck, my boy. I said he getting a new hip tomorrow. So best wishes
Man,
to you.
best wishes, speedy recovery, man.
Yeah, speedy recovery.
Get you back healthy, bro.
Jimmy says,
Man, bring that
passing
wheelchair.
over Rocket was kind of wild. I'm gonna call you. we'll chat it out. But yeah, anything else for the people, bro?
No, that's it. How many years you play on Charger, Moose? Smoking stamina right now.
Fantasy football, fantasy football, fantasy football, fantasy football, fantasy football, fantasy football. Still got some spots open. I sent out payment information for everybody who already hit me back. Everybody was blowing me up about fantasy football. Now that the payment links done came in, they done went radio silence. But pay your fare, comb your hair, and let's get this fantasy stuff closed out so that we can get a draft date and time and draft order and all of that stuff. So if you're interested playing fantasy football, hit the DM. I seen the information. I'm really, really, really trying to get this done and over with so we can move on. But other than that, appreciate everybody for tapping in with us.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Riveting episode. Like, share, subscribe,
9 on
comment,
Madden.
follow us at lsbolts15, all social media platforms. We on Twitch. We on X, but we are not on X. We on YouTube. We on Facebook. We are on TikTok. Y'all have been amazing. As always, inspection. I got your funds. I appreciate it. No Ma'am says it's a spiritual experience, and we will be back at a time tomorrow, maybe kind of sort of close to this time, but not really.
5:30, bro.
Kind of, but sort of. I don't know. If y'all start getting worried, y'all hit up Nova because he the reason why we just can't get it together. So if it's 5 and you like, what we doing? Hit
Traffic,
him.
bro.
If it's 5:30 and y'all like, what we doing?
5:36, between 5:36, bro. Traffic. We out though. I gotta go.
All right, y'all. Y'all be smooth.